Hello, I just wanted to make a very quick kind of dev diary thing, because I haven't really been working on this too much lately because my school has been starting up. I'm also just kind of busy, like, with real life stuff. But I've been adding some things. I haven't added any new weapons, but I've been working on just this little script that can mantle around better, so you can kind of hop over ledges and step up on things. Just small things like that, and also like you hop through and it doesn't put away your weapon, but when you do a big mantle, it puts away your weapon. Stuff like that. I still need to make proper animations for, like I need to put little arms that kind of go out and do like a push-up animation for when you do something bigger like that. Just as flavor, but yeah. So there's some stuff behind the scenes though, and I might include a picture of what my whiteboard looks like currently, but there's a lot of stuff that I need to do that's kind of like dirty work right now. So apart from this little dev room, I've been blocking out the motel level and the player hub, which is like their apartment room. And like that's all well and good, but I have a lot of stuff to do in terms of like AI refactoring, right? So like these guys are just kind of stupid and not very good, and right now their models are also not complete, basically. I'll put in another picture of the model sets that I've been making. But yeah, for the time being, I still need to make a generic rig that can kind of translate to all the different models, so that I can easily swap out their skinned mesh renderers, so that like I can just plop different models onto the same skeleton and have it work. Because right now, I don't know what it is, I can't get it to work properly. Like, I'll show you. I've also added some like gory blood sound effects for when you take people's limbs off. But like these guys and these guys, the green shirts, they fit. They have the same model setup, so they work. Like you can change. I can swap out this model for this model on the same rig, and it works fine. But for some reason, all the bunny mask skirt ladies, their models, even though I've set them as humanoid, they don't work properly. They don't adhere to the rig, the skeleton. So it's just kind of glitched and fucked up right now, and I need to fix it, but I don't really know how. This is just a pedantic editor's note. I do know that the rig, all the bones in the rig, they have to have the same name. And I've been using just like Mixamo rigs because animating is hard. But I do want to make an actual generic rig that I fully understand and comprehend and can like actually assign manually rather than just using Mixamo. But yeah, it's a learning process. I'm figuring it out. I do know the basic tips about how to get this to work, but there's just some other stuff that it just doesn't work, and I don't understand, but I will be figuring out as time goes on, right? Like, I'm in this to make a game, but also learn how to do all these things. So, yeah, I need to do all that. And, oh, on top of the dirty work, like, I've just added the ability for this shit to interact with the ragdolls after they're down. I need to add a generic method to call, so that when you smack your melee about, it'll also hit the ragdoll pieces. So, because the way I'm calculating it right now is that they have this invisible box around them. So when you're smacking them, you're not actually smacking their ragdoll. But when you throw it, you're smacking your ragdoll. So, yeah, just a lot of stuff that needs fixing, you know? But yeah, I'm really happy with how this mantle turned out. It was actually really not hard to code. Because the way I've been coding stuff has been in a very, what's the word? Generic way, I guess is the word. I don't know. Like, I've been making it broad and trying to make it modular to an extent. So I had this code for just mantling up a wall, right? And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take the same thing, change out some variables, and then now you have this step-up function that works the same way, and it's based on the same stuff. So it's just, I don't know, little things like that. But yeah, that's all the sort of stuff I'm working on currently. It's kind of what's the word? Annoying? It's kind of annoying having to deal with it. But, you know, that's one of my favorite things I've added recently. I really like that. Oh, sounds great. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I have to do. There's also, like, these guys need to have a proper hit reaction, because right now you can just shoot them and they still run at you. And, like, that's, like, what? You can't tell. So, that'll probably come at a later stage, but I need to, again, I have to set up the framework for this, right? So that's part of the difficulty. Come on. And I don't even have a dismemberment set up for these guys, because they're just test entities, because I was seeing how the model looked. And it's fine. I mean, the fact that I can add in these melee enemies, no problem, in like a day, because it took about a day to just rig it, and then implement it, and then hook up all the animations. And that's a really good, like, that's good speed for that, because, like, these guys could just be done, you know? I could manually add all of these characters in if I wanted to. I don't want to, because I feel like that's a really bad thing to do, and also sets up, like, because I want to have a spawning system with, like, actual prefabs, so, you know, you can have levels where I can randomize the enemies that you're facing, because I think it's fun. I also want to be able to have, like, a generic female model, not a generic female model, a generic female NPC that picks from a pool of skinned mesh renderers and then is like, okay, I'm gonna use this mesh renderer to make it look like, you know, the girl with the skirt, or some lady wearing jeans, or some lady wearing, you know, full police gear, whatever. And it's the same for the guys. Oh, Jesus. So stuff like that, and I know I'm rambling at this point, but I feel it's... someone will get enjoyment out of this, so, you know. But yeah, I wish I'd loaded into the motel level. I don't have that in this current build right now, so sorry. This just is boring. It's boring dev chamber. That's kind of weird. Like, what even? I was testing different mantling heights up there, and it's just I've left it. So, you know. What? I hit what? I hit someone. Who did I hit? Hold on. I definitely just hit a body, but I want to see where my wrench is. That Who did I hit? Who did I hit? Oh God. Who did I hit? Somebody. Oh shit. I hit someone. I also have to, like, fix this, kind of. I mean, here's an example of what's broken. Look at this. She's just staring at me. She's locked in some sort of state. So, you know, the AI is really fucking stupid right now. The thing is, it doesn't need to be very complex. It just needs to work. Yes. Ow, Jesus. Like, one of the things that's busted right now is that when I'm above them, they just choose a random ass point and run to it. Shit. And then they run back, which is, like, you know, not really, not saying it's not realistic, because none of this is realistic, but it's not consistent. It's very weird. But yeah, I don't know. Lots of shit that I need to do and fix. But yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna use this footage, to be honest. I probably will. I don't know. We'll see. I like the idea of having rambly little videos, but I also want to make my channel a little bit more, not professional, but, you know, have actual well-edited devlogs, and then regular videos that are not devlog related, that are just kind of fun. So, you know, stuff, things. I also need to make it so this hits you in the head, so it can kill you if you throw it in the air, because I think that's kind of funny, but... Anyway, lots to do. Lots and lots of stuff to do, but yeah. It's just my little, unofficial Dev Diary 0, I guess. I guess that's what I'll call it. But yeah, I also plan on making some more asset diaries as well, because those are more focused and about something simple rather than just me rambling. But I don't know. If people like rambling, I'd love to ramble more. I like talking, so